Hey everyone, I'm going to do a quick Cricut crafting video today. So while I'm waiting for my computer to figure out what it's doing and try to open Photoshop so I can edit some thumbnails, I'm going through scraps of permanent vinyl that I have. And I have some matte black vinyl and literally like buckets of scrap of shiny black or like glossy black permanent vinyl. So things I want to do with my Cricut today. Wait, first I need to show you. After Felix's appointment the other day, we went to the craft store and I got a huge thing of Christmas cardstock, so I can make Christmas cards with my Cricut. So I'll try and do a video with that. I have Christmas cardstock from last year, but it was mostly like reds and stuff like that. I didn't really have anything with like green, and I saw that and I was like, done. So anyways, what I'm going to be doing today is making some labels for the toy bins upstairs. So I had mentioned in a previous video that because we redid the laundry room and I now have 2 shelves, I kind of liberated the little plastic drawer. It's like a Sterilite, I think that's the brand, whatever. It's like the little like 3-drawer plastic thingy on casters. So I pulled the casters out, gave them to Casper to play with, and Casper and I put some toys into the drawers of this liberated bin. And I like things labeled. Neither of my children can read yet, but Casper's like super close. He's like, I can hear him constantly like sounding out words, like he'll sound out each letter. So I figured, okay, this will help, that he'll know that the blocks go in this bin and then the word on the front says blocks, like perfect. So I have different vinyl, and then my mom had given me a little list of labels she wants done for her pantry. So I previously made her labels for her like different jars and stuff in the pantry. So she wants 2 each of these. So I'm not sure. I'll probably do them in like the shiny black vinyl just because I have more of that. And I don't think they need to be terribly big, like probably no more than 2 inches across. Just so that they fit on her jars and stuff. So I'm gonna open up Design Space, and like normally I would want to pick like a really fancy font for all these things, but I think I'm just gonna do like super simple, maybe like Impact or Copperplate, like something that's free that everybody's got, but also super easy to read, and probably like all capitals, or yeah, all capitals. I think that would be good. So I'm going to do that, and I will take you along for the ride. So if you're looking for a very simple Cricut crafting video, good way to get to know how to use your Cricut, this one's for you. Okay, so I am going to open up Design Space. Sometimes it takes some time because my computer's a little bit old and a little bit slow. Oh look, it's downloading an update. What else is new? It's definitely thinking about it. Just have a sip of my beverage here. I'm just gonna rotate this a little bit. Oop. You guys can see a little bit better. So we're gonna do text, and I'm gonna pick a different font. So I just click fonts. I like to go to system because it's only the ones that I have. And then like maybe that's nice and bold. Maybe I'll just do like Arial. That's simple enough. Jeepers, we gotta shorten this. I gotta make this tiny or else I'm not gonna see what's going on. Let's make this like a 15. There we go. That's better. Alright, so I think that maybe I'll just erase the space I have between all of them. And then I'm wondering if like white chocolate should be like entered. Maybe. And then like I wonder if I can center that just by itself. No, it's the whole thing. Okay, so cancel that. I think we're gonna cut white chocolate, and then we'll do like a separate. And maybe we'll get rid of butterscotch chips too, because those are big ones. Okay, so we'll put these like here, and then we'll just do a separate one that is, what was it, white chocolate. Then we're just gonna put this back down to a smaller font and move it over so we can see what we're doing. And we don't need the line space to be so much. About -4. Oh gosh, let's keep going. -10. Oh jeepers. Oh jeepers, what did I do? Okay, hold on, try again. Let's say -10. Okay, that's a little bit better. Make it -11. -12. I just don't want them to be like so far apart. And then these ones, the letter space is actually pretty good. And then the other one was butterscotch chips. I'm gonna highlight that, copy, paste. And then these ones I want to be centered, so I'm gonna highlight all, hit alignment up here. See it? Boop. Center. And then we're good. All right. Kind of want to make it like oh, there's still yiddles. So I've made them 2 inches across, and the same here, 2 inches across, which means that this one I need to have a piece that's like 2 by 3 and a piece that's 2 by 4, which I think we should be able to do with some of the scraps that I have. So I'm just grabbing a regular grip mat, peeling off the sticky thing, and then we'll see where it wants us to place the vinyl. Okay, so I am just gonna hit make it up here in the top corner, and then it brings you to like the matte view, possibly. Just thinking about it. And I'm just gonna move over some of this and move this down a little bit. So my big piece needs to be just inside the edges here, but I know it's not going to go all the way over to like the 3, so I'm just going to smooth that down. You can see it there, and it goes, that's big enough, so I'm just going to move it kind of back in a little bit. And then this one, don't know why the H is not showing up. That's super strange. Anyways, I'm just gonna move that one over so it's like in line with the 4. Alright, and then we're gonna click continue. Slide that under the little ticky boos. And it just wants you to pick your material. So I'm just doing, I guess, premium vinyl. Sure. And then I like to just hold the mat. I don't want to push it too much, but I just want to make sure it's going to feed in evenly. And then you press the double flashing light, the little arrow, and let it do its thing. And then press the Cricut. Alright, so now we're just going to peel these off and weed them. So I guess you can weed it while it's still like on here, but I prefer to peel it off. And a lot of people say to peel off your mat from your vinyl. You do you, boo. I do that most of the time because you don't want to like curl your projects, but these are relatively small and they're not getting super curly. So I'm gonna just snip off the excess so that I don't have like buckets to weed out. I'm kind of tempted to like go through and cut out them individually. Maybe I will, yeah. Just so there's not like as much to weed out in one fell swoop, because I find that sometimes, especially if it doesn't like cut it all the way through properly, that it makes it really, really hard to not like mess it up. So I actually think, because I'm deciding it's kind of hard to weed it while it's sliding around on the desk, I'm gonna just stick them back down and see if I can get these little bits out of here. Come on. Some of them are just like so tiny. I might have to like rejig the letters a little bit. Sometimes like these that I realize how much I prefer to weed heat transfer vinyl. Maybe I should select like more pressure next time. I don't know, because I don't know if it's like the pressure because it's cutting through. I think it's more just the fact that like the corners don't necessarily want to get caught. There. So I'm going to weed the rest of these and then we'll move on to our next project. So I finished weeding the last thing and I'm just putting them on some transfer tape. So this is the right side and I stick them on the back and then you peel them off and the letters will stick to the transfer tape and then you can stick them onto whatever it is you want. So this is the last one. Definitely really, really frustrating having to weed something so small, but it's done now. So hopefully that's all I'll have to do for a little while. So I'm going to do one more project now. I managed to find a large piece of vinyl. So I'm just going to try and cut everything on one. So I'm just attaching it to my mat. Open that up again. We're going to do premium vinyl and I think I might hit more pressure this time and we'll just see if that does the trick. So again, I'm going to click the flashing light, let it load, let it set, and then click the Cricut button, and we'll see what happens. All right, I'm going to shut that down because that's all I have time for today. So let's see if cutting it with more pressure seems to have helped. Definitely seems to have helped. I hope I haven't spoken too soon, but it seems to be peeling up better. So note to self. Oh, that's satisfying. Yeah, that was so much easier. So much faster. Now I just need to get all the little bits out. There we go. We got there eventually. Okay, now I just need to put them on some transfer tape. Yeah, I could have cut that, but whatever. Just trim it a little bit. There we go, and we'll just trim. I have to trim them all separate anyways, because they're all going on different bins. Oops. Perfect. All right, let's go put them on our bins.